Hello everybody, welcome to Window Art Mondays. We're going to wait a couple more minutes for some more people to join and then I'll get started, but today we're going to be drawing a boy and a girl holding balloons. What you'll need, if you don't have them already, is a pencil, a black marker for tracing, and any coloring materials. You can use watercolor, markers, crayons, color pencils, your choice. So we're going to wait maybe another 4 minutes, 4 or 5 minutes, and then we'll get started. Okay, we're just going to wait another minute and then I will begin. We're going to have our papers wide like a wall or horizontally. I'm going to try to make this as easy as possible, as always. And we'll see how it goes. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get started. So I'm going to start off with drawing the boy on this side, the left side first. So kind of in the middle, you're going to do like an upside down U shape. You're going to start, go around like this. And it's kind of more like a very rounded U. And then I'm going to add a C curve on this side for the ear, and then a backward C curve on this side. And then on the inside, just do a little curve to show that it is the ear. Okay. Now for his hair, I'm going to start over here. I'm not going directly above that starting point for his face, but slightly a little right to it. And we're going to do a curve down. So you're going to start up here, you're going to curve and go down and across. And then you're going to go back up to that same point where you started the curve, and you're going to curve back the other way. And to show some movement, you're going to do a few lines for the front of his hair. And then for the back, you're going to start right above there, leave a little space, and we're going to do a curved line down to his ear. So you're going to start here, you're going to curve and go down like this. Same thing on the other side, you're going to curve and go down to the ear. And then to show that this wasn't our starting point or end point, you can add some more curved lines to kind of show that it's kind of like his bangs. I did a little V over on this side. Okay. So now the eyes, I'm just going to do circles. So they're just going to be small circles like that. And you can give him some eyebrows, which are just curved lines. And then his nose is going to be an upside down U. Okay. And then give him a smile by drawing like a bigger U curve. Now we've drawn his face. Right. So the body is very simplistic. It's a bunch of curved lines as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start kind of below the eyes. And I'm going to do two curved lines out. So I'm going to start here. I'm going to curve out and stop. Curve down and stop. Then we're going to close it with a curve. And then for the neck part, you're going to start where you started your lines, and you're going to just do a U shape. Like that. Okay. I'm going to draw his arms after we draw his legs, just so it's easier. So from these two endpoints of that curved line that we did, we're going to curve the opposite direction. So here we did it with the curve going out. We're going to do the curve going in this time. So you're going to start right here, and you're going to curve like this, and curve the opposite way on the other side. And then once we've done that, you're going to draw a line straight down the middle. And then to draw his shoes, you're going to start at this end, and we're going to do the letter M, just without the line. So you're just going to do two curves, and it's like an M shape. So you're going to go up, down to that center line, then you're going to go back up and down to the end. And then I'm going to close this with a curve. So if your middle line doesn't go all the way down, go ahead and extend it. And then we can add some details on the shoe. So I'm going to do another line across, not in the middle, but closer to the bottom, just to show that that is the bottom of his shoe. And then you can do a little loop on top and another loop to show that those are his shoelaces. You can do the same thing on this side. Now I'm going to add some pockets, and again it's more curved lines. So I'm going to start right here, not in the middle but closer to the side. And you're going to curve down and out. Same thing on this side, you're going to curve down and out. And I always like to double line it just so it gives the impression that they are pockets. So now for the arms. I'm going to start up here and I'm going to curve out. So again, more curved lines. You're going to start here and you're going to curve it out like that. Same thing on this side, curve it out. So as you can see, it's thinner up here and then it gets wider down here. And then for the hands, I'm just going to do an upside down U and close it. Now for the sleeves, you can make a short sleeve. You could just draw a line from here to here on both sides, or if you want to do long sleeves, you can do a line down here. I'll leave that up to you. I'm going to do short sleeves, so just a curved line and close it. Okay, so there we have our boy. I'll do the balloons at the end. So now we're going to draw the girl. Now the girl is very similar to the boy. So to start, you're going to do that same upside down U shape. That's kind of rounded. And the front bangs are kind of the same, except she has more bangs. So what we're going to do is I'm going to kind of start, I like to start in the middle. You're going to do some curved lines, and they just curve out like this. This side kind of curves the opposite direction. Let's draw her ears, which are the two C shapes. And then kind of in the middle, we're going to do exactly what we did up here. You're going to curve out and around and connect it to the ear. Curve out and around, connect it to the other ear. That one's a little bit higher than I want it to be, so I'm going to erase it and redo it. Okay. So you have that. And for her, I'm going to give her some pigtails because pigtails are cute. So before I draw her hair, I'm going to draw some bows. So right underneath her ear, let me go ahead and zoom in. So it's easier to see. You're going to draw a circle, so it kind of looks like she has an earring. You're going to do that on both sides. And then we're going to draw like a rounded triangle shape. So you're going to curve out and out like that. And you're going to curve it close. Same thing on this side. It is closer to her face, so you're only going to see one side of it, so I'm going to curve out and then connect it to her face. And then you can add some lines in the middle, show that there's creasing. And we're going to do the same exact thing on this side. So again, you're going to curve out, and close it with a curve. Curve out and close it to her face. And draw some lines on the inside. Okay. So now for her pigtails. I'm going to start kind of in the middle of, well, not the middle, but where this outer bow is on the center. You're going to do a curve out like this. Same thing from the other side. You're going to curve out. And you can do this one of two ways. You can either do lines like this for like the bangs, or you can kind of point it. So for this one, I'm going to point it. So this side is going to go out. You're going to curve it out like that. And this side is just going to follow that curve and connect it. Okay. And then you can add some lines to show that her hair is kind of flowing that direction. Same thing on this side. So again, I'm going to find where we started or ended our bow. You're going to curve out and out. Then extend this curve up like this. And then connect it to a point. And add some lines to show the hair texture. Okay, and her face is very similar to the boys. The only difference is we're going to give her eyelashes. So again, I'm going to draw 2 circles. And then add a couple lines on her eye for eyelashes. Make sure you give her some eyebrows. And then I'm going to do another upside down U nose. And a smile. If you want to give her some freckles, you can. That can look cute. So those are just going to be dots. I don't know if this is going to show up on the camera, but I just did a few. Yeah, so they're just going to be dots. Alright, moving on to her body. It's going to be very similar to the boys, where we start kind of below the eye, and we're going to curve out and curve out. And we're going to close it with a curve. And instead of pants, we're going to give her a little skirt. So what I'm going to do is, from the side, you're going to go out and out like this. And then the bottom is going to be closed with a wavy line. So I'm actually going to make this a little bit not so curved over here. And you're going to go down, up, down, up, down, up, down, and up. I'm just going to extend that, and we have a skirt. You can also add some lines up here. And then just like the boy, you're going to come up here under her face, and we're going to draw a little U to show that she does have a neck. And then I'm going to do the same thing where I'm going to curve out and close it. curve out and close. And for her, I'm going to do a long sleeve. So you just close it with a curve. Oh, thank you. I hope I'm making it look easy. Okay. Now the next part is going to be her legs. So we're actually going to draw her legs. Excuse me. And again, I'm just going to do 2 lines for her first leg, and then 2 more lines for her next leg. This one is actually a little too far apart from the rest of her body, so I'm going to change that. There we go. And her shoes are going to be similar but kind of different. So instead of the M that we're going to draw, because his legs are pushed together, hers is a little apart, so we're going to do 2 upside down U's, maybe smaller than that. They're not connecting, so. And I'm going to close it with a curve again. And I'm going to do another line for the bottom of her shoes. And you can add the laces if you'd like. They're just 2 little circle oval-y things. And for her, I'm going to add 2 lines kind of above her leg. Like this. And then I'm going to draw straight lines down to give her some socks. Alright, so now we are done with our boy and our girl. I'm gonna zoom out again a little bit. Okay, so now we're gonna draw some balloons that they are holding. So I'm gonna start up here, and you're gonna do kind of like an upside down teardrop shape. So an easy way to do that is you do a curved line like this, that kind of looks like a C that's been turned around, and then you add the letter V. So come down, whoops, and it's going to be kind of like a soft letter V, so it's not so sharp. So you're going to continue that curve, and you're going to go down like this. Continue the curve and go down like that. Then just add a little triangle at the end of it. And then the line can be straight or you can make it squiggly. So I'll do both. For this one's going to be straight, and you're just going to draw a little curved line to your hand. And then to make the balloon look shiny, you do a curved line like this, another curved line behind it, and you close it. And that part will remain white when we color. So same thing on this side. I'm going to do the upside down C or sideways C shape. And then I'm going to continue that and make my soft V. Go back up. This one looks a little lopsided, so let me fix that. And then add your triangle. And then I'll do that wavy one. So it's just a wavy line going to his hand. And there you go. So now we're ready to trace. Gonna go a little quickly, just because I want to have enough time to color it. But go ahead and trace slowly, because if you don't, it's a lot easier to make mistakes. Oh, draw another rectangle, curved rectangle shape on this one. Sorry for all the excess noise outside. I think they're gardening. I'm just going to go ahead and color in his eyes. And again, if anybody is just joining right now, this video will be posted on my YouTube channel afterwards, so you can rewatch it and follow along. It does take about anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour or 2 hours to get it uploaded, so I will usually post this on my Instagram once it is uploaded, so you guys can watch. Okay, almost done tracing. And don't forget the freckles if you added your freckles. going to go ahead and erase my pencil lines. Just be careful not to erase the part you just drew because that hasn't dried yet. So if you go over it with your eraser, it's going to smudge your lines. I'm going to be quickly coloring this drawing just because I don't have a lot of time. I keep forgetting to trace this. Alright, I also forgot to trace her eyebrows. Okay, so before we do anything else, I'm going to write Happy Children's Day on top. Hopefully you guys have some room. Do happy. And I'm just going to do some dotting. Okay, so now I'm going to get my color pencils and we'll get coloring. So I like to do the lightest colors first. So I'm going to find my skin color and start coloring their skin. I hope you guys are coloring them in slowly. The only reason I'm rushing is because we have a time limit on this, so. Okay. Make yours look beautiful. So for the boy, let's give him some brown hair. You can do whatever hair color you'd like. Okay. And the girl, let's give her And then let's color in her dress. I'm going to give her a pink skirt. Again, you don't have to use the same colors I am using. And you guys can use whatever materials you'd like to use to color in your drawing. If I had watercolor, I'd do it in watercolor, but I don't, so. And for her top, oh, let's color in her bows. And then her top, let's see, we'll do like a light purple. And let's make her shoes go red color. Okay. And her balloon, I'm just going to do both balloons red. Again, when you're coloring in the balloon, make sure you don't color in that rectangle that we drew. That's going to stay white. And it shows that the balloon is shiny. Try to stay inside the lines as best as you can. I'm not doing a very good job right now, but I'm trying. Okay. Go ahead and color in this one since I have the red. So now for the boy, I'm going to color in his pants first. I'm going to get some blue because he's wearing some jeans. And let's see, I'll color in his shoes dark blue. do his shirt green. Do a lighter green. And then there's one more thing that I want to do on both of them. I'm going to take a pink and I'm going to color in their cheeks very lightly. So, I mean, you can barely see it on my camera. But I'm not coloring in them too dark. It's just very lightly. Okay. And now we are done with our drawing. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's window art directed draw. I hope you guys had fun. I hope it was easy for you. And as always, I hope you guys are staying safe, washing your hands, having fun, and enjoying this wonderful day. Until next time, I'll see you later.